Hello, hello, hello. We are live. We are live. We are live. If you can hear my voice right now, please, please, please put your aliens in the chat and let me know that the sound is all good and we shall get started in just a minute. I don't see no aliens. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you can hear the sound of my voice. Let me see. All right, all right, all right, all right. I see you. I see you, Christine. I see you, not 223. Thank you, Quasia. Quasia. We're about to get started right now.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are live in the building, okay, from another location. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead and like and share as you come on in here. Shout out to CJ Hardy, who was one of the first people in the chat. And y'all see these people who whose name are in the green in the chat. Those are our channel sponsors. You can be a channel sponsor too. Only thing you have to do is click that join button in down there below by the subscribe button. And shout out to our subscribers because I appreciate every last one of you. I appreciate those of you who sponsor me monetarily, but those who don't, I love you too. Okay, joining is free. And speaking of monetary donations, shout out to my Patreons in the building who helped me figure all this stuff out. Okay, I am streaming from my mother's house. Okay, I said this the other day, and y'all noticed we was glitching. My green screen wasn't looking right, my sound wasn't right, my dog was barking in the background. The sound kept going in and out. It was just a hot ghetto mess, and I must admit it. Okay, and some people was in my chat trying to read me talking about you've been doing this too long for your stream to be glitching like that. Well, apparently I haven't. Okay, I don't travel with a studio. Okay, but I got my studio together. Okay, at my second home at my mommy's house. So yeah, we look good. Don't we look good? We in HD, okay? We in HD. We got the sound sounding, okay? Hopefully the stream will not freeze and glitch up, okay? Yes, y'all put y'all pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown because we beating cancer's ass, okay? Shout out to Mama Brown, okay? Hey y'all, come on in, like this video as y'all come in here. I know it's kind of late, but I'm on the on Central Standard Time, so for me it's normal time. Normally I go live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'm on at 10 Central Time, which is 11 Eastern, which is a little bit late for some of y'all, but I apologize, okay, because I had to get this stuff together, okay? But we got a lot to talk about. Okay? Y'all see the title. Monique has been in the title for the past 3 live streams, and I'm sick of it. I have to say I'm sick of it, but we got to talk about it because as much as I be trying to give Monique the benefit of the doubt, she just lost me all the way now. I'm sorry. I was like teetering on the edge. I know some people like, you just don't like Monique. I honestly did like Monique. I honestly thought that Monique had some valid concerns. But the more we get into it, the many years that pass by, the more people start to come forward, family members start to drag her, the more I'm like, well, damn. Monique, it's not everybody else. It might be you. I'm just saying. I don't know. But anyway, Oh, look in the title, we got Monique's son and clap back. Monique clapped back at the son that clapped back at Monique. It's going back and forth. They got us in the group chat. People's like, we shouldn't even be talking about these family matters, but apparently they want us to talk about it because they keep putting it on social media. The son over there on the TikToks, Monique's over there on the Instagram. Her and Sydney sitting in the kitchen in front of the blinds with the camera all the way up here, and they down here at the bottom of the camera. We listen. We're gonna talk about it. Also, we got Usher's wedding. I was one of the first people to tell you that Usher had tied the knot in Vegas. He had a quickie Vegas wedding right before the Super Bowl. But little did I know that he had it at the drive-through window. But shout out to Usher because he had two big weddings, okay? But now he had one little one. But we're going to talk about that as well. Also, Nene Leakes, as y'all told me to check out her Instagram story. She was at Usher's listening party last night with all the celebrities in Atlanta, okay? Also, we have Cynthia Bailey on the agenda. Cynthia is clickbaiting, y'all. Cynthia wanted to go viral on Valentine's Day. After all her failed marriages and relationships, she just wanted to let y'all know that she is married to the game, but we will talk about that as well. And I put Fani Willis on here. I normally don't talk about Fani Willis, but I will today since she is trending for being gangster on the stand. Okay, we're gonna talk about it just a little bit. He said Cynthia trolled us real good, honey. Real good. He said, yes, a quickie. Who should we talk about first? You said I'm very clear. Ooh, I hope y'all don't see my little. I got a little pimple right there. Okay. I don't like it. I need some makeup to put right there. Okay. But anyway, who should we start with first? We'll never talk about Usher, but we can talk about Usher today. Usher shared his wedding pictures with us finally. Everybody was like, he got married. Well, now we know that he got married and he actually hold on, let me put this in here. Is this my password? I don't even know the password. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Hold on. What is the password, child? Hold on, what is it? There you go, right there. Use the password, damn it. Okay, let me put my finger right there. Okay, that's the password. Why it didn't open? Okay, let me open this way. Okay, continue. There we are. Okay, let me go to Usher's Instagram, and we about to look at these pictures real quick. What the hell? My Instagram sending me codes. Trust this device, Instagram. We know we ain't at home and stuff, but why we got to keep logging into stuff? Security. Anyway, we're going to Usher's page right now because Usher wanted us to know that he is married. Okay, well, we knew he was married, but now we know where he got married and when and how and what he was doing and why he was wearing what he was wearing. And we talked about it yesterday. Okay, now let me share this screen for you right here. He's on Usher's Instagram. Y'all know Usher wore white. I told y'all why Usher wore white, and Usher up here showing you he wore white at the Super Bowl, saying, "Mama, we made it 30 years in the making, and he is just getting started." And here he is, one of them ones, 2/11/24. Okay, Patreon, Discord. What date did I tell y'all when I told y'all Usher was married? 2/11/24. It was Super Bowl night, okay? And he has just confirmed my tea. Shout out to Usher. There go Usher, and there's little Sire in the background. He has 2 kids by Jennifer Kia, who is now Jennifer Raymond. I told y'all I don't know how to pronounce the lady last name, okay? Jennifer Kia, Gochikoya Chia. And they have a son and a daughter. Apparently, Usher's son, daughter, the little bitty ones, and his preteen 2 sons from Tamika Raymond. All the kids was there. All Usher's 4 kids was there. In addition to his mom, who was apparently the witness. Okay, I guess she was driving in the car behind them because all them kids, but the 4 of them kids fitting in the back seat. Okay, you said by the go-go. That's her name. What? She's white. She's Italian. She's Italian, just like colorist Claudia. Okay, she's Caucasian. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's go. Okay, there she is, Mrs. Raymond, 21124. There she is in all of her glory. And there's Usher in his white fur coat, rated U. So salute to the newlyweds. Okay, they is doing the dang thing. They is doing the dang thing. Now, speaking of Usher, who just got married Super Bowl Sunday, right before he performed on the largest stage in the world, okay, in front of the biggest audience. He also did a few interviews after that because, everybody is celebrating Usher. He did the Coming Home album that he dropped a few days before that. He got married. He did the Super Bowl. Now he's doing listening parties and everything for the Super Bowl, and he's doing all of these interviews. Now, he just did an interview for People Magazine where he revealed that he asked Chili of TLC, Rozonda Chili Thomas, the one with the long ass list of things she wants, what Chili wants. He revealed that he asked Chili to marry him. Okay. And the crazy thing is, in this interview, I was laughing because Usher said he had her posters on his wall since he was 8 years old. And we was like, wait a minute, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That means Chili was 6. Wait a minute, how old was Chili in TLC? I don't think Chili was in TLC when she was 16. Was she? I don't think that was possible. Hold on, we're gonna look at this People article really quickly. Usher reveals that he proposed to Chili's TLC's Chili. Okay. Talk about their split really broke my heart. He really did love that girl. Now, why would you talk about this on Valentine's Day or the day after Valentine's Day or 3 days after you married your current baby mama? I don't understand. You are in your third marriage and you still talk about the one that got away. Anyway, there's Chili and Usher in 2003. Okay. Usher, 45, digs deep into his X-Files this week on People's cover story, opening up about his past and the deep love he once shared with fellow musician Chili, who he dated from 2001 to 2004. Now, apparently 3 is the magic number. It's either 3 or 4 because Usher was married to Tamika Raymond for about 3 or 4 years. Usher was married to Grace Miguel for about 3 years. Usher has been with Jennifer Chia before he got married for about 3 years. And Usher was dating Chili for about 3 years. 3 is the magic number. Okay. Well, what are we in? 2024, 25, 26, 27. Usher might have a new woman in 2027, but it ain't my business. Anyway, to kick off his dream of becoming a star, Usher moved from Chicago to Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee to Atlanta, where he released his LP at 15 and his first hit album, My Way, at 18. Now, he's saying that, he was always charming the older ladies. That's what he said. Because remember, Usher, was raised by his mom because his dad was allegedly in the streets and was addicted to drugs. They didn't really get together until, later in life. But that, we'll talk about Usher's history on another time. But there's Usher and Chili back in 2002. Okay. So Usher says when he met Chili, who was 7 years his senior, that's what I was counting. If I'm to be honest, I was her number one fan and she was my superstar. Okay, now he wrote Superstar for her. I'll be your groupie, baby. You are my superstar. Anyway, you remember that was in 2004. He wrote Superstar on Confessions. When he was talking about he cheated. Now this is where it gets kind of sketchy. Now I think Usher might have been on them shrooms or something. Because how he gonna say first? She is 7 years his senior, right? But this is a quote directly from Usher. At the age of 8, I put her poster on my wall and said, man, that girl is so beautiful. One day I'm gonna meet her. But their fan-beloved relationship didn't work out, and he and Chili, who is now 52, split in 2004. So at the age of 8, Usher, the man ain't mad then. Is that shade? Is he trying to shade Chili? Because I was like, how you gonna say, oh, I loved her since I was 8 years old? That was shady. I don't know. That was shady. But anyway, he goes on to say, I was a young man and she had very specific rules that didn't work out for me. He says, we were missing each other. I really did want to have a different type of relationship, but she was there with me and she couldn't be. She didn't believe that I was actually in love with her as much as I was. Okay. So Usher said, these are his true confessions. Now, why is he telling all of this on his when he should be talking about his wedding? Like, why? Anybody think that's weird? Put a one in the chat if you think it's weird. Put a 5 in the chat if you reminiscing about your ex right now. Anyway, he goes on to say, even so, I wanted to marry her. I proposed and she told me no. I went through a great deal of pain, not trusting women or wanting to open up. I hurt her too, but the situation broke my heart. Now, Chili previously told people it looked great, but in real life, he knew he had to be a certain way with me, and he couldn't. Still, she said their relationship remained off and on for years following their split and would pick up when they weren't in other relationships. Now, Usher says for him, things ended at the time of their breakup. So they got different stories. Chili say they were still kicking it till around 2019. Usher say when they broke up, they just broke up. Now he goes on to say we were cool with each other, but I was very careful with that. I really did love that girl, and I was like, I don't want to play with you. Like I can't give you what I gave you. I did everything that I thought you would have wanted me to do, but I guess my good wasn't great enough. He said his good wasn't good enough. It was good, but it wasn't good. Okay. Um, and there go Chilean, Chile didn't, down with the swirl now. Chile is biracial as well. So she went back over to the Caucasian side and now she is with Matthew Lawrence and they happy and they dancing and they matching Christmas outfits and stuff. Now both now are now happily coupled up. Chile is dating actor Matthew Lawrence. While Usher just tied the knot this past weekend with Jennifer Chia after his show stopping halftime performance in Vegas. There they go right there. It was actually before, but I don't know before or after. I just knew it was on Super Bowl. But why is he talking about Chili? And why is People Magazine so messy to put this whole article out and talk about he was 8 years old when they only 7 years apart? Chili was not in TLC when she was 15, 16 years old. Mm-mm. Chili wants to be white. Not the herpes. Not the herpes. Okay. Uh, Usher ain't pure. He's been having babies and hooking up with random women. Ooh, and men. Not and men. Well, that's what they say. They said a John Doe and a Jane Doe sued him. Not the super spreader. Y'all was supposed to have forgot about the herpes. It's a little sticky. Ooh, no 5. Nobody think about their ex. Okay. What is that? Y'all know how to read the people, don't you? Moving on, salute to Usher and his new bride and his forever lost love, Rozonda Chili Thomas of TLC. Also, salute to his ex-wives, Grace Miguel and Tamika Foster Glover Raymond, who will now be on WeTV in a reality show. Not Grace, but Tamika. I don't know what Grace doing. Grace was actually dating the drummer from The Roots. What's his name? Questlove. That's who Grace was living with him. I wonder if they still live together. Grace was going from industry person to industry person, but that ain't my business. Anyway, Chili just want to be loved. Usher was black, but look what happened. What's that supposed to mean? Miss Yo-Yos? What is that supposed to mean? You gonna be tuned in to Bad and Bougie and looking at Tamika Raymond, Tamika Foster Glover. Anyway, I'm digressing. Everybody been married about 3-4 times. I think I'm really behind. I've only been married once. I need to get married about 2 more times, I guess, before I find my. What is it? What is it about these threes? All these people get married in threes. Anyway, let me move on. Speaking of Usher, Usher had a party this past yesterday actually. But he and all of his celebrity friends and some more people did a listening session for Coming Home. And I like A-Town Girl, but everybody was there. Nelly was there with Ashanti, Jazzy Faye, who else? Ludacris, Nene. Everybody was there. So People wanted me to look at Nene's stories for some reason. So let me go look at Nene's story because apparently she was at the party and everybody loved it when Freddie O take Nene's pictures. So here's Nene at the party. Okay, Nene said, "I don't get out. I don't get to step out often in Atlanta alone. On my quest for self love, I decided to do something different. So I popped out to support Usher for his listening party. Let me tell you, I'm glad I did. I ran into so many old friends I had not seen in a while. Check out my story. Thank y'all for loving me. Congratulations, Usher. Hashtag the pop out. Hashtag she outside. Hashtag queen." Y'all put some likes in this video for Nene Leakes. Okay. Now, here is she. Look at her. Lady getting, look, she's skinty. Okay. Look at her. She is skinty in her black. I don't know if that's I don't know what material that is. Anyway, vinyl. There go Nelly and Ashanti. Okay. There go Big Tigger in the building. Okay, who else? Let's see. Who is that? Is that Phaedra? I don't think that's Phaedra. I can't tell who that is. There's Nene again. Okay. Oh, there go the mayor. Hey, Andre Dickens. Okay, Mayor Andre Dickens. Okay. Look at the mayor looking all dapper. Look at Nene. Look like she flirting with the mayor. He's married. Look at Jazzy Faye, Jazzy Fizzle for Rizzle. Okay, everybody was there. Everybody was there. Shout out to Nene. And there is Tamar's ex-husband. What's his name? Herbert. Look, Vincent Herbert. Okay. You said this new woman might be. Wait a minute. Let me stop. Let me read this super chat really quickly. His new woman might be Kenya Moore. She's in love with him, as she said. After that serenade and dance, she talked about him all the time. She did want him to invite her to the Super Bowl also. What you mean his new woman? He just got married. Usher ain't got no women on the side. What? Y'all think Usher got women on the side? Thank you, Miss Scorpion. He said Jazzy Face still around. He had lost some weight, but then he gained it back. Not Jazzy mess with the trans girls. How you know? Oh, who said that? Who said that? I don't know nothing about that. Hey, Just Patches, what's up? He said Nene looks gorgeous. Hold on, what else she got on this? Let me see. She went out to eat. I know she went by herself. Since y'all want me stalking her Insta story, let me see what she's doing. Okay, remove yourself from anywhere you don't feel valued. Does that mean bravo? I don't know. What else? What the next story say? Oh, it might mean Bravo. She removed herself from Bravo. Now she over there with the Zeus. And Lemmy posted a picture of him and Nene at the Super Bowl. Nene was in the baddies section at the Super Bowl after hosting the baddies reunion. Lemmy is spending money on Nene, so maybe Nene gonna have a whole show over there. Who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen. But I don't have no more money for Zeus. Okay. I might not. I don't think so. And this says to the people in my life who support me, love me, make me smile, and bring me so much joy. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm sipping on some scissor. Okay. So there she is 38 minutes ago drinking champagne. She's celebrating something. She's celebrating something. I don't know what it is. Nene might be back on your TV screen sooner than you think and not on the baddies reunion. Okay. Moving on, like this video, please, and thank you as you come in. I appreciate all of y'all who are checking me out today. You said that's her man? Her man. Usher had women on the side before he got married. Oh, he had what's her name? Quantasia. What's her name? The girl who sued him for the herpes. He had her. No black actor or rapper wants Kenya anymore. She's been, where did Kenya come from? I wasn't even talking about Kenya. Now y'all gonna have Team Twirl over here thinking I'm trying to drag Kenya more, and I wasn't even talking about Kenya. Nene was hosting the Bad Girls Club, just like, please don't hit me. Okay. Kenya, Usher don't want you. Ooh! Who is Jazzy? How old are you? You don't know who Jazzy Faye is? This is a Jazzy Fizzle production. Okay, y'all don't remember Jazzy Faye? He's a producer. He produced Goodies with Sierra. He produced all those good songs. Hey, Shasha said, what? Are you saying he got ladies on the left and the right? We ain't good, but we still good. So he's still good with everybody. You said Nene got a man and he is in the chat right now. Is that you? Is you? Is that you? Is that who is the man? Who? Kenya been listen, y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble tonight because I was not talking about Kenya. We're gonna leave Kenya over there where she is with her fake marriage and fake divorce. Okay, we're gonna leave her right there. Where has Jazzy Faye been? Jazzy's still producing songs. He's still over there producing hits. He be behind the scenes. Tyler said, just give us the tea on Nene's next gig. She'll forgive you. How you know she'll forgive me? I'm not gonna tell you yet. She gonna be good. Just know she gonna be good. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat, Tyler, because I know you're gonna be mad when I start talking about Monique. Mr. E. Kendrick said they're saying that Nene's boyfriend spent Valentine's with his ex-wife. Ooh, Nene posted. If it's real, post it. He's nowhere to be found. Ooh, child. Clutching my imaginary pearls. I don't know nothing about it. Okay. I don't know nothing about it. Okay. Jazzy is salty about Kandi. Y'all over here spilling tea in the chat. Mark twirl right on out the marriage. Him and his nose ring. Jazzy Faye is always working. Always creating them hits. Why I ain't talking about Drake and Sexy Red new video, Rich Baby Daddy? I mean, when the last time I talked about Drake or Sexy Red? When was the last time you heard me say Drake's name on this channel or Sexy Red? I'm just saying, y'all know I got a niche and Drake ain't it. But I like Drake and I like Sexy Red and I like the Rich Baby Daddy song. I'm gonna have to go watch it. Usher looked like a little boy beside Chili and Chili was like what 27 and Usher was 20, somewhere around there. But anyway, like this video as y'all get in here, please and thank you. Like and share now. Who is next on this agenda? Oh, since we talk about Nene, we might as well talk about Cynthia Bailey. Honey. Cynthia Bailey and her fake wedding. Cynthia is playing with y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me look up Cynthia Bailey. I don't know if I can get in her page from this. I have to go into my troll page. I hate when I have to do that. Y'all know Cynthia blocked me. I don't know why. I don't know why still had blocked me. Hold on. Let me go in this page. Hold on. Like this video. Like this video. I think this. I guess I can see it from this page. I don't know how this works. Cynthia Bailey. Oh, it worked. Okay. You said that's because I had a true TLC. What? I don't know why. I don't have any idea. I think she was mad at me because I had Peter on here or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's go to Cynthia Page. Cynthia, you know, she's gonna be on BMF and stuff. Cynthia's doing the dang thing. But Cynthia posted this right here on Valentine's Day, and she had the damn internet in the uproar thinking she had got married again. Let's look at it. Oh, that's Luther. I can't play that. Not even one. Although amazing to be loved. Y'all know the song. I follow you to the moon and the stars above. There goes Cynthia. There goes somebody. Everybody was saying it was Derek Blanks, and Derek Blanks said it wasn't him. So there she is in a Rolls Royce, a luxury vehicle. Her and her invisible man to be. Her and Kenya got the same man. Her and Kenya got the same man. Okay. So apparently, let's see the next one, honey. Here you go again. Thanks for all the love. Watch until the end. Cynthia fooled y'all. This is for ATL exotic and luxury cars. This is a whole ad. Hashtag wedding car. Hashtag luxury cars. Hashtag wedding planner. Hashtag prom. Hashtag wedding photography. Hashtag luxury car rental. Hashtag I play too much. And hashtag I love y'all. So Cynthia went to Hadiaki bespoke, got her little dress, okay. Got her look. I guess that was really Derek in the video. I don't know. He probably filmed it. And then at the end, it says www.atlantaelectriccars.com for your 15% discount. Type Cynthia. Cynthia was like, the joke's on you guys. Okay, Valentine's Day has come and went. They sat around plotting and planning how they was going to get some viral numbers to rent out them damn Rolls Royces. And I guess it worked because she made it all the way to TMZ and everywhere else. Right, just 15%. We need 25 at least for having to fall for the okie doke for the clickbait. Come on now, for real. He said it was a beautiful ad. Okay. Hashtag I'm back with Will for a storyline. Don't talk about Peter. Cynthia will get at you. Okay. You know, Peter was on my channel too many times now. So I guess that Cynthia was like, you know, I don't like her like that. She didn't fool me. She fooled them with them fillers in her face. Oh, the TMZ say they was married. I don't know. You know, y'all don't believe it till the white folks say it. I don't know. Didn't Cynthia date Little Richard? What? What y'all trying to say? Anyway, they saying the Beyonce is divorced. I do not think Beyonce is divorced, honey. Beyonce and Jay-Z is still together. But I don't know why y'all be making up rumors about that couple. Jay-Z said he ain't going nowhere. He said the house can burn down. He's still staying. Okay. He said it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Who is next on this agenda? I forgot. Just that quick. Hold on. We got Usher. We got Cynthia. Fani Willis. Lord, Fani Willis. Shout out to Fani Willis. Will y'all please start saying that lady name right? The lady name is not Fanny. Everybody who be reported on Fani Willis, y'all keep calling that lady Fanny. We know y'all don't know nothing about Atlanta. If you call it Fani Willis, Fanny. That's all I got to say on that. Now, Fani Willis is the district attorney in Fulton County. She is responsible for, prosecuting Young Thug and all of the YSL clique. She is responsible for a lot of things. She's responsible for getting Donald Trump's mugshot. So now people are, Donald Trump was after her. Oops, I hit my microphone. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Donald Trump is after her. The whole Republican Party said that Fani was doing too much and, trying to get them on this ballot situation. And now they was digging into her private life after her alleged, well, I guess not alleged no more, after her boyfriend or her man friend got divorced, okay, and she was all up and through the divorce, and the wife called it out and said that he was cheating, and now they pulling the receipts, and now they saying that she hired her lover and paid him with ill-gotten gains from the money. Now Trump just trying to get everything thrown out. Now the crazy thing is she was on the stand today, and they said, hold on, this the neighborhood talk said, DA Fani Willis goes off on the stand as lawyers try to get her disqualified from the Trump case due to her romantic relationship with prosecutor Nathan Wade. She said, don't be cute with me, honey. That she was heated on the stand. Hold on, we're going to look at a little bit of it. You're right, politics is a dirty game. And you don't think Donald Trump over there sleeping and grabbing people coochies and everything else? What he say, grab her right in the coochie. Okay. Anyway, hold on. Let's listen to what she had to say.
Well, yes. We're talking about, I'm very confused.
You've never given Mr. Wade money through Cash App.
No.
The only money you've ever given him outside of a contract is cash.
I didn't give him money in a contract, so that was cute. But I didn't give him money out in a contract. What happened is, no, we're going to answer it since you said it. He worked more hours than he was paid, and the county paid him for the work that he did. So don't be cute with me and then think that you're not going to get an answer.
And I will ask you about the contract in a minute. I asked you about cash. Did you ever pay him anything? And I'm trying to qualify my question. I'm not talking about the contract with Fulton County that was paid. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about outside of that. Did you ever pay him anything other than cash?
because he paid for dinner or I paid for dinner. I've given him cash only a few times in life, probably 4. Probably the most money I've ever handed him is $2,500. The least amount of money I've handed him, probably between $500 and $1,000.
You never wrote him a check?
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all not hear that? Somebody said they can't hear. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear. Let me know before let me see. You can't hear. Why you say it's no sound? Hazel, turn the sound up, friend. You should have known you would get caught. I think y'all can hear because only one person said y'all can't. It's very low. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do this.
Ma'am, I don't have checks.
Okay. So you have no proof of any reimbursement for any of these things because it was all cash, right?
The testimony of one witness is enough to prove a fact.
So my question,
Because he paid for dinner or I paid for dinner, Fani, last name is Willis.
Ms. Willis, how did you know to come into the courtroom right then?
There were people I was pacing in my office,
Okay.
and I heard someone yell, "His testimony is done." It only made sense to me that I would be your next witness, and I've been very anxious to have this conversation with you today. So I ran to the courtroom.
So as soon as you heard that Mr. Wade was done testifying, that's when you just assumed you would be the next witness?
It only makes sense.
Did you listen to any of the testimony?
I've been in my office pacing, ma'am.
Did you listen to any of the arguments?
I did hear the arguments this morning. It's ridiculous to me that you lied on Monday, and yet here we still are. And I did listen to that argument.
All right, so that was it, just the argument, no testimony.
Right, I listened to the argument this morning where Adam Abadi, I thought, did an excellent job pointing out how dishonest you were with the court on Monday. Fani, last name is Willis. And I'm actually surprised that the hearing continued, but since it did, here I am.
And keep the answers confined to the question as best you can. I think you'll have more than enough ample opportunity on when the state is
Well,
able
it's
to
highly
follow
offensive
up.
when someone lies on you, and it's highly offensive when they try to implicate that you slept with somebody the first day you met with them, and I take exception to it.
All right. Well, Ms. Willis, she'll have the opportunity to explain all of that when it's the state's turn to ask more open-ended questions.
Yeah.
Ms. Merchant.
And
You're right. They trying to trip her up, honey. They are trying to trip her up, but the entire court hearing is on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. It is long, and she was hot and heated, and they would ask her all these questions, and she was answering him. They was also asking the gentleman who she slept with. What's his name? Hold on, y'all know. They was also asking Nathan Wade questions about the situation too, and he was tap dancing just as well. It's like, oh, they lawyers putting these lawyers on the stand. So it's like just a professional battlefield. I'm living for it. Okay, she was excellent. Okay, yes, get them, Fani, get them. Okay, her character and reputation is on the line. Okay, she the side piece. Ooh. But she said she was traveling with him and his mama. So listen, who is me to judge? I don't know what was going on in that man relationship. Moving on, like this video as y'all get in here. It's 1,100 of y'all in here watching me right now. Okay, I wish I was streaming on Facebook, but I'm not. I should have told Facebook I was on live, but I forgot. I guess they'll have to watch it after the fact. I'm also streaming on Rumble. If you're on Rumble, you can watch me over there. Michelle Atty Brown over there on Rumble. What is next? Hold on. I gotta look at this agenda. I didn't forget just that quick. Oh, Monique's son. Monique's son. Lord, I didn't want to talk about Monique no more, but I guess I will. We talked about Monique's son just the other day. You know, Monique and Sydney responded to her son, basically responding to her Club Shay Shay interview where she said that her estranged son, you know, she was going to leave it to the Lord. You know, he wasn't trying and this, that, and third. So he clarified and said it wasn't him. You know, he got on TikTok and he just expressed himself and he did it so eloquently. He wrote it all down. He had talking points and everything. And we watched the entire thing. Now, Monique clapped back. Monique and Daddy, Uncle Daddy Sydney clapped back. and was questioning the son's mental capacity, was saying all kind of random things. It was just all over the place. Actually, we watched that live stream too, and I was like, wait a minute, we was talking about the son at first, now we back to Oprah, then we talking about Cat Williams, we talking about so many things. We want to hear about this son because y'all done got us in the group chat. So Monique decided after her and Daddy Sydney, yes, Nikki Parker. Monique decided that after their live stream, where we was looking at the blinds and they was down there at the bottom like two little chipmunks. Y'all see that right there? Like, listen, when y'all do live streams, listen to me. Please make sure there is not no dead space above your head. I don't care if it's one of y'all, two of y'all, or five of y'all. This is a pet peeve of mine. Please situate yourselves appropriately in the live stream, because you is wasting up too much space. We don't want to look down there at you like two little chipmunks. Anyway, we watched this video the other day. They talked for about 30, 45 minutes, okay? People was dragging her in the chat. She done deleted some of them, but she decided in order to prove her point about her son that she would post text messages. And we were like, Monique, you are a mother, allegedly, of several children who we've never seen. Like D.L. Hughley said, you should pretend his children, act like, his children are your children and just ignore them. That was a read. But anyway, she decided to post these text messages from 2020 and 2021. And when you read them, it's like very dismissive, in my humble opinion. Okay. It makes me view her in a further negative light. I know y'all keep saying, Michelle, you don't like Monique, Michelle. Da, da, da. After so long and so many different people and so many beefs and so many things you're saying, like now you're doing the exact same thing to your son, posting receipts about your son. It is making you look like a terrible person. In addition to that, you got your husband, daddy, uncle responding to your son on your behalf, and it is further making you look like a horrible person. People are saying this is precious in real life. I don't understand either, but let's look at these text messages. So I guess the green is her, and she's saying, okay, baby. Hey, baby, just checking on you. That was December 5th. We ain't seen nothing after that. They must have talked on the phone. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Oh, maybe they did. December 23rd. Hey, baby, just checking on you. So I guess she was checking on him between December 5th and December 23rd, and he wasn't calling her back. January 15th, he hit her and said, hey, man, good morning. And then she said, hey, baby, did you mean to send this to me? LOL, man. And he said, hey, Ma, good morning. My phone auto-corrected Ma and put man, LOL. And then she said, LOL, that damn autocorrect. Okay, this seems like a very detached conversation. This doesn't seem like a mom and son. This seems like two strangers who just met on Tinder. I don't know. And here's another one. She goes, hey, now, I see you. But we don't know what she saw because she didn't show it to us. And then here's February 2nd. Hey, baby, you good? I will call you tomorrow. I'm gone to bed, LOL. Your mama getting older. So I guess he had called her and she texted him back. Now that's shade. Like every time I call my mama, she better answer the phone and vice versa. If you don't answer the phone, I'm coming over. Anyway, he goes, LOL, love y'all. February 8th. Hey, sweetness, I hit you later tonight. I guess he was still trying to reach her. She's still not answering the phone. She texted him back. He's saying, okay. Here she is, February 12th. Hey, baby, I'm going to call you when you get back home. We out with, we don't know what it said because that was February 12th and then it's the 18th and it says something about talk to you tomorrow. So it's looking like somebody calling somebody and she texting saying, I'm not available. I'm busy. Call me tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow or whatever. Here is February 18th. He says, hey, mommy, I wanted to send Tough some flowers and stuff just cuz. Can you help me pick some stuff out? Because I have no idea what I'm doing, LOL. And she goes, hey, my baby. Of course I will. Give me a couple of hours to call. Another dismissive text. Give me a couple of hours. No, I asked you right now, mommy. Anyway, February 22nd. Hey, Ma, Have you ever heard of hyperhidrosis? It's an excessive sweating disorder. She responded, hey, my baby. No, I've never heard of that. I will research it. February 25th. Hey, my baby. Sorry I missed your call. Can we talk tomorrow? It was 10:20. God dang. Tomorrow? What if it was an emergency? Can call me when you go on break if you can. Love you. Child. Then he sent a picture. She said, yes, you look so handsome. Okay. Then on the 17th, she said, you better say that shit. Are we missing text messages? Somebody must have deleted something because I don't understand what she's saying. You better say that shit about. Like, was she watching a video? What had happened? And then she said, let me know when your break starts. That was on the 17th. Now we looking at this because she told us to. Here she go again. Hey, my baby, how are you today? He says, I'm okay. Been overwhelmed these past couple of days, working through it by talking with Nicole. This hasn't been the best sales week so far, and I've been feeling more anxious about it than usual. Nicole has been helping me chill out, though. Sometimes she's the reason for the stress, LOL. And then she goes, hey, my baby, let's talk when you get off. And then he says, can I call you in 30 minutes? And she says, hey, my baby, can you call me in an hour? Hey, my baby. Hey, my baby. Hey, my baby. If you're addressing me the same as you addressing these strangers on the internet, it's a problem. And you gave birth to me. I'm sorry. And then he goes, that's cool. And then here she is again. Hey, my baby, you up? I guess he wasn't. Here she is, April 6th at 8:38. Hey, my baby, please know you still sleep. Please know you still sleep. However, when you wake up, I want you to have an awesome day. Okay. April 6th at 9:59. Yes, ma'am. How y'all doing this morning? She says, amazing. He says, my appointment with the DMV is on May 7th, so I can start this process for my license. I have 3 derogatory strikes on my credit. I will clear up 2 of them at the end of the week. Just telling you my to-do list. And she goes, I know you will get it done. Let's go. Child. Anyway, she's talking about, then she goes talking about Jamaica. How y'all doing? And then he says, we're doing good, cooking a late dinner, salmon, rice, salad, and rice. The doctor's appointment went well. We met one of the midwives. She goes, oh, wonderful, my baby. Did you hear my baby's heartbeat again? Remember Jamaica? And he goes, yes, ma'am. Of course I remember Mr. Jamaica. How is he doing? And the baby's heartbeat is strong. We forgot to ask for the BPM. He talked about his family. She talked about some random friend of hers. Like, we don't care about that. She trying to tell you about this appointment. She goes, he's doing good. Still look the same. Just got older. It's been 15 years since I seen him. Is Nicole getting big? And then he goes, our next appointment is on June 11th for the ultrasound. And then he sent the emoji, whatever. And then she goes, okay, now you see how I feel when I get this technology shit. Super cheese. He goes, LOL. Then on June 16th, hey, my sweetness. Hope y'all are having an amazing day. We're on our way to get some raw food. Yummy. I don't understand what these text messages are supposed to mean. If I'm missing something, let me know. Anyway, she said something about done my interview. He said, okay, October 15th, 21. She said, that's your mama. And then October 16th, he says, hey, mommy, are you awake? Doesn't seem like she responded unless she called. I don't know. October 17th, he says, hey, mommy, how are your eyes feeling? And then October 18th, a day later, she says, hey, sweet baby, I haven't forgot. I'm just trying to get myself together. On October 18th at 4, she goes, hey, sweet baby, I will call you after we speak with Tamika and Thomas and her father. We'll talk to them at 7 this evening. We got y'all back, you and Nicole. So I guess he might have called her after the 103, and then she called him back at text him at 4:40 saying she'll call back. Child, this is too much. And then Daddy Uncle Sydney has entered the chat and text him. Remember today, and this is Uncle Sid. If you don't change your immature ways, you're going to lose, my man. We can't be mad at you, but we're definitely sad for you. How do you go from putting your mother on hold when generations of family are able to see Sanaa on the cold side, but you gave no instructions to Tuffy or your mother as to when they would or could be able to see Sanaa until after Tuffy brought this fact to your attention. Interestingly, you're a man now, but you were a little boy just days ago as you needed me to walk you through getting a car. The items for the baby you wouldn't even have if your mother, Tuffy, and I didn't care enough to do that for you and Sanaa. You needed to be rescued from your apartment weeks ago by Tuffy, but you cursed her out days ago. What's wrong? Child, why are we in the group chats? Why is he even in it? Why is Uncle Daddy Sydney, who don't want the child to call him daddy, but wants Monique to call him daddy? Why is he talking? We don't understand. I'm in my feelings about this now. Now the son has responded 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We're gonna go to his TikTok real quick. What's his name? Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to my ticket text. His name is okay. There it is. Hold on. TikTok. Like this video as y'all get in here. So hold on. Here he is. Okay. He went live last night. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is the most recent one. This might be the most recent one. Let me play this one. It's so many. He says Sydney seems like he tries to isolate Mo from everyone so she can stay under his control. Okay. Why y'all not mad at the sperm donor? He's still living. Why should they be mad at the sperm donor? Because apparently he's still in communication with the sperm donor. It's the mama who pushed him out of her insides who acting crazy. Why are you mad? Where is his dad? He say he still talk to his dad. What is you talking about? Hold on.
Hi, I'm Shalon. I'm gonna jump right into it. I guess the intelligent thing to do when assuming that your son is having a mental episode is to post personal screenshots of text messages that are 3 years old in an attempt to validate a false narrative as if they are some type of receipt. You also invaded the privacy of my daughter's grandparents by posting your receipts.
Ooh,
Neither of you should never speak on mental health again if you
ooh.
thought that that idea was a good one. As a person who lives with mental health issues, let me be the first to educate you that there are individuals who have taken their lives, harmed, and also taken the lives of others for doing the very thing that you so proudly did and your fan base pats you on the back for, which is very telling to how strangers will buy into your toxicity. Picking up the phone to check on your son that you believe is having a mental episode to make sure that he is okay, while also making sure that your granddaughter is safe, is too much to ask, I guess.
Ooh.
For those wondering, I have gone to therapy on several different occasions, and that is not something that I will ever be ashamed of. I have even gone to therapy with my mother on several occasions. But for those who know how efficient therapy only works when both people are being open. My mother was still in her 15-year-old mentality phase during that time, so I guess I understand why she did not know how to be open with me during our sessions. When a person becomes accustomed to being a victim and others get used to seeing them as one, they live their lives in a state of internalization, meaning you consistently receive another's approach as an attack, constantly putting you under the illusion that you need to always be on the defense, even in situations where there is no actual attack, just an acknowledgement of things already said by you. One should not feel attacked by an acknowledgement of the words that they stand on. You eventually become a passive aggressor. To address the men that had something to say in regards to men don't do what I'm doing, let me be very clear. How I man is none of your business.
Ooh.
What and how I feed my family has no place on your plate. For every person that stated I should not have come to the internet, I would just like to ask, What do Club Shay Shay, the articles about my mother and I's relationship, the interviews about our relationship, and Instagram all have in common? Well, if you are competent, the internet. Furthermore, I did not expose my mother, nor did I badmouth my mother. I simply provided context to what was already being said about me, while also explaining why I don't speak to them directly. The reason those that feel negatively about what I said are just having a hard time differentiating between Nikki Parker and Monique. Please stop with the cornball idea that a celebrity can talk about a family member on the internet for years, but God forbid said family member says any one thing, and you all are outside with tiki torches and pitchforks defending not the actual person, but the idea of a person. These people are in an industry that is efficient at making money off of what is pretend. So, in essence, you are defending a character. I love my mother, and it took the birth of my daughter to help me begin to understand the value of a mother. I am very proud of my mother, though, and I'm proud of the things that she has accomplished and will go on to accomplish in the future. My mother's bad, man. I watched that woman go from Baltimore to the moon. That drive is also in my daughter's blood. Not only is she still my mother, she's also a part of history, and I would be doing my daughter a disservice by not telling her about who my mother is and was. But since those messages that you posted were used as some type of a receipt to validate your false narrative, I figured I would take some time to gather up my receipts to validate my decision to move forward with my life without my mother in it. I do want to thank you all for listening for the now final time that I will ever address this topic, and I will leave you with my receipts.
Oh, look at the baby. Oh, look at the baby. Oh, look at the baby. One day when his daughter does him the same way, child, y'all are crazy. I don't understand why y'all feel that just because he is a certain age, that means he shouldn't have feelings about the way his mother is treating him and the way his mother is handling this situation. Are you kidding me? I guess everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. The baby does look a little bit like Monique. You can see Monique in the baby. Okay. You say he did that to hurt Mo. He won't let her see the baby. Oh, well, she see the baby now on the Instagram and on the TikTok. She could be a TikTok subscriber. He all on the TikTok anyway with the baby. Mm, mm, mm. Look at the baby. You said now what? Now I seem like he reading from a script. For those of you who say it look like he reading from a script, I got another. Let me see. Hold on. It's on here. I thought I had sent it to myself. He went live. He also went live and he actually talked about some of this live after that. And I would love to show it to y'all because he addressed a lot of y'all's questions about you know why he why he did it the way he did and what made him come to the internet, all of that. Hold on, I want to play just a little bit of it. Hold on. Like this video as y'all come in here, please and thank you. Hopefully y'all will be able to hear this. I screen recorded this last night and he was already talking a little bit, but there are some things that he said that was a little pertinent.
I honestly feel differently because I'm a dad. I have a daughter, and
he wasn't reading from a
I
script.
felt like what she said was false, and that's all. I had a kid, and I just felt like what somebody said was false, and I have a daughter, and I just wanted to address it. Like that's really it. Pray for her. She had some serious trauma. She pushed what she was. I mean, it is what it is. And I guess that's all I can say to it. It is what it is. Who raised you until you were an adult? A lot of people. But no, I kind of moved around a lot. Excuse me. Let's retract. I moved around a lot. So I lived in Texas. I lived with my father up until I was 17. I then moved here to North Carolina. I lived in Georgia. Whew. Thank the Lord. But I would say that, I mean, my parents, like I had a house that did have parents. So I can't I don't want to give off the impression that there weren't people that raised me, but I mean, it was a multitude, it was people. like there were people that raised me. Part of the reason why I speak the way that I do, if not all of the reason why I speak the way that I do, it's a two-part reason. Growing up watching my mom do award shows, I would sit backstage. I never liked sitting in the audience. I would sit backstage and I would watch how she could read the teleprompter really good. And there were times when it would just go really, 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 really fast. And I learned that you had to learn how to articulate your words, or you had to learn how to enunciate your words. My father is an incredible journalist. And he's very big on vernacular. So when living with my father, my dad was, very big on, this is how you say this and this is how you say that. And that kind of carried over into my adult years. And just the concept of there is a correct and incorrect way to say certain words, I think. But some people have accents, you know what I'm saying? And I understand. You speak. Oh, come back. No, go away. Have you observed your family being abusive to your mom? No. Not at all. I haven't observed
This
that.
video was actually live streamed late last night, early this morning. It was like 3 a.m.
What I can say, from a son standpoint, right? And that being my mother, Uncle Sidney, and I'm going to address properly why I call him Uncle Sidney. When Uncle Sidney came into my mother's life, if I remove how it made me feel, on the outside looking in, it did seem like my mother was happy. I watched my mom move differently. And as a man now, looking back on it, I understand that was his doing. Regardless of how I feel about him, he's not my husband. He's not my husband. It's not his job to please me.
He's giving Uncle Daddy Sidney the benefit of the doubt, and this is a child who is hurt. Like, I understand he's in his 30s, but hell, it don't matter if you in your 50s or 60s or whatever. You love your parents just the same. Now he's basically saying he understands why she clings to Sidney so bad. He doesn't mind all of that. It's just the fact of he's trying to clear up the misconceptions that she said on Club Shay Shay, as if he was the reason why there was a falling out. And it appears to me that Uncle Daddy Sidney might have been the problem, but I don't think that her son really wants to say all that.
Or make me happy. My mother's weight was an issue. And when my mother had even expressed that he had expressed to her that he said something along the lines of, I want you to be here for a really long time. Can I sit here and say, well, I should have been important enough for my mother to do that? Man, yeah, but that's corny. But the fact that he did, inspire that. There were things that did take place. When I remove, like I said, my emotion from it, I can't villainize. I don't want to villainize either one of them. I don't. Like, I don't want to villainize them. Like, I can still remember Baltimore like it's yesterday. I still remember the drive from Baltimore across the country to California. I can still remember coming home from school and my mother had tears coming down her face. And I said, "Ma, what's wrong?" And she said, "I got the part." And I said, "For what?" She said, it was how she worded it, because the Parkers wasn't set in stone yet. It was something like to play something in a pilot role. And I was like, "Oh, okay, word." I didn't really, and for a long time as a kid, it never really dawned on me who and what my mother actually was. But then like I said, we weren't in California for very long until when that moment happened. We were at Canoga Park Apartments. We left from those apartments. We moved into a one-story house around the corner. And we went from that one-story house around the corner to the two-story house around the corner. She went from that two-story house around the corner to her first $1 million house. And I still remember it like it's yesterday. I just don't like the narrative, but I don't know if I can cuss on here, but I'm effing proud of that woman. I am. I really am proud of my mother. I just didn't like that narrative.
Can you hear me now? Oh no. Hold on. Let me leave out. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me now. I don't know what happened. But what I was saying is that he's bigging up his mom. He's basically telling y'all that he loves his mother. He just wanted to offer some clarity to some of the things that she has been saying online about him. And if she can go online and talk about him, why is it a problem for him to go online and talk about him and her? I'm just trying to figure that out. Why are her fans so obsessed about what he has to say? And my situation, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, the one person that'll probably be Monique's downfall is her own children. Okay, it's her own son. Is all these people who really know her besides Uncle Daddy Sydney, because Uncle Daddy Sydney is the one who's controlling all of the narratives when it comes to Monique. Nobody else has anything to say about Monique, and we're supposed to take Monique's word as law. Okay. Anyway, let me finish listening to this because it's sad. He really does love his mother, from what I can tell.
That's all. But damn, yo, like, I can see why she gets frustrated oftentimes with how the industry may respond. Like, I was a stand-up comedian. I got my own show. Then I hit movies. I hit the ground running. I co-star, I think, in my first major film. And out the gate, I win an Oscar, which I think it was a weird moment. But I think that is like I'm gonna sound like a corny nerd. That's a fucking Xbox achievement. That dead ass is an Xbox achievement. To have done it the way that she did, and it is a salute. And to make it about Black women for a second, because I do have a daughter, there does need to, I think what she says in reference to Hollywood oftentimes can be correct. I may not agree with her approach to it. And I think that is the disconnect. But
Am I back?
Sorry, y'all.
It's this little microphone that keep going out. I'm sorry, y'all.
Salute to her though. Like, Queen of Comedy, Academy Awards. I think she got a Golden Globe, I think. NAACP Awards. To me, the NAACP Awards are just as, if not more, impactful than anything else. I think I went with her twice. The visual of it, I enjoyed seeing that amount of people of color being held to that type of status was like super unique to see.
I just wanted to show y'all him actually saying some positive things about his mom.
The amount of times you look around when talking is the biggest indicator of lying. Oh, I didn't know that was the cure-all to to lying. So I'm lying about bigging up my mother. That seems like an odd thing to lie about. So why not make amends? Here's the thing. As I stated, when it comes to my mother and I feel as though my mother lacks a certain level of humility, compassion, and consideration. My mother has the resources to get in contact with me. It's not like I'm not Barack Obama's son. Like, it's not like I'm impossible to get in, it's not like I'm impossible to get in contact with. As a man, I have a family. I love my mother, but I also have to acknowledge that my mother also has other sons that she also has to raise. They also require the need of a mother. So make amends, to me, my mother used to say to me an expression along the lines of, when you close your eyes at night, essentially meaning like, as long as you feel good, when you close your eyes at night. If my mother and I both close our eyes every night feeling okay, then that's enough for me. That feels as though that's enough. And I don't have to necessarily, okay, well, let me address this, because I feel like most people say, well, what about your daughter? My daughter will know who my mother is. My daughter will know who my mother is. That is definitely a thing. She will know who my mother is. But my daughter also very much so she has two loving, active grandmothers. She has two loving and active grandfathers in her life. So, oh my gosh. And these four people, want to be in Sanai's life. They want to be there. And that's important to me. They want to be there.
Basically, he tired of begging his mama to come see his child. That's what it sounds like. The other people want to be there.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Yes, Christian, you basically saying you want your mom to be there for you regardless of money. Yes. Yes. That's all. I just wanted to be there regardless of money. So, because it was never about money. I wasn't complaining. I don't feel entitled to money. I'm not on stage telling the jokes. I'm not in the scenes acting. You know what I'm saying? So, what money? You know what I mean? Like,
what money? Monique ain't got no
does your
money.
mom
She
support
borrowing
you
money from
financially?
Kevin Hart.
No. But like I said, to be fair, she did give me the $10,000 for the down payment on my car. I know some people would say, well, what kind of car is that for a $10,000 down payment? A Kia Rio. The $10,000 down payment allowed me to have a lower car payment. What's my girlfriend think of my mom? There's no animosity or ill will or hate. Like nobody's mad at anybody. Like the focus in our home is my daughter. And seeing that little girl smile in my face every day, hearing her call me daddy every day, mommy, daddy, just my interactions with my kid, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing my train of thought a little bit. This might be dragging it. But what? Dragging it, but what's your zodiac sign? I am a Cancer. Was it a strain? Yes. Yes. That's a fantastic question. Was it a strained relationship before her husband came in the picture? Yes. To put it in proper context, I think that there are some individuals who say, I do what I do because I want to provide a better life for my family. And then I think there are some individuals who say, I do what I do because I want to be a star. That is my mother. To be fair, that does not villainize a person. It doesn't villainize somebody at all. But when you do have a child, once you birth a child, it's fine to still say, I want to be a star. But why not still say that, but maneuver in the name of I want to do this because I have a child now. Now I have an extra motivation to do this. Now I have an extra motivation to do this. You know, absolutely. Your mom admitted she made mistakes. The admissions and all of those things, that was never the point of me saying anything. Where did you calling Sid? Oh, I was supposed to address that earlier. So I've known Uncle Sid for a while. Like, I've known him, they're correct. I have known him since I was a boy. Like, he once lived with us when we were still in Baltimore, way before my mother was famous. He lived with us. I forget what the name of that place. Utah's Place, I think. I might be wrong. But they were friends. So I've always referred to him as Uncle Sid. Always. Always. I've never not referred to him as Uncle Sidney. I can remember parent-teacher meetings when I was in high school, and they would be like, so Shalon, is your dad coming? And sometimes you just don't feel like correcting people. And you'd be like, yeah, my dad's coming. And then he walk in, and I'd be like, yeah, this is my Uncle Sid. And they'd be like, wait, you just, what? And we had that weird comical moment. But that's why I call him Uncle Sidney. It's not for any weird or strange reason. I call him Uncle Sidney because I've known that they were best friends prior. prior to them dating and getting married. Was it weird to me in the beginning? Yeah, because call that man Uncle Sid. So a lot of people keep asking, it seems, is there a chance for reconciliation? And I'm not going to lie, as a Cancer, we are oftentimes very in tune with our feelings and emotions. I still refer to my mother as mommy. If my mother was standing right here in my doorway, I would say, hey, mommy. I love my mother. And I'm only looking up because I'm trying to keep myself together. But I love my mother. And I can remember the first time that I saw my mother in Sinai. My little girl had a dance recital. And all the little girl, everybody was sitting down. And Sinai, she wouldn't sit down. And she looked out. Excuse me. She looked out into the audience, and she was so unafraid, but she was so intrigued by what she saw. And Miss Cheryl, shout out to the dance company. She was trying to get Sanaa to sit down because she was talking, and Sanaa just wouldn't sit down. Down and kind of all out in front of everybody else. And all I could see was my mom. I couldn't see anything else. All I could see was my mother. That moment didn't make me feel bad. It was a bittersweet moment. I apologize up front if what I am going to say makes me sound selfish. For a mother to state that you weren't interested, I just want you to give the same effort that you gave to being Monique into wanting to be my mom. That's all. That's why it was bittersweet, because I could see you. Man, I done seen my mother do some incredible things. I really have. The Beyonce dance, I can remember going to them rehearsals. And I think that's why I saw her, because of the Beyonce thing. When she did I can't remember what song they danced to.
I believe him too, y'all. I'm sorry. I just want
my mother to want it, if that makes sense. But I have to be okay if that's not the case, right?
No, I did not fall asleep. I'm sorry. I was answering a text.
As Sanaa's father, I mean, yeah, I got to make sure that my baby girl knows where she comes from.
Okay, I'll stop right there. Let me see. Oh, he said he genuinely missed his mom. That was the last thing. Well, there's like 5 more minutes left. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to listen. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to move on. I put the link in the description box or in the chat for those of you who want to call in. We did talk about a lot of other things. We talked about Monique's son, of course. That was the last topic. We talked about Nene Leakes and her saying they're moving on. We talked about Cynthia Bailey's clickbait. We talked about Usher's wedding. We talked about Usher talking about he asked Chili to marry him. We talked about Fani Willis. We talked about a lot of things tonight. You said you want to, let me see. Mr. Kendrick said yes. Lux Lash said yes. Troy said yes. Tree said no. Internationally known said no. Almighty King said yes. WF said yes. Yes. It's more, let me see. Look like it's some of y'all saying 2, some of y'all saying 1. I don't know. One. It's more 1s than 2s. I can't tell. Well, let me play the last little bit. Look, if we don't play it, I'm leaving anyway. So I may as well play it. Nobody's in the back. Let me see. Hold on. Let me play the last 5 minutes then. Let me play the last 5 minutes.
He comes from.
Oh no.
I think the one thing that's lost in a lot of this is I genuinely miss my mom. There's a, and I hate to say it like this, but there's a version of my mom. There's this way that she can be with me that I really do enjoy. But then there's this way that she can be with me that, as Ron Burgundy said, it cuts to the core of me, Baxter. But reconciliation, I won't say no, is the way that I will approach that. I won't say no. God, Mother Nature, and the universe, those 3 things, number 1 being God, but Mother Nature is a thing, the universe is still a thing. But God, I'll stick with God because that's the main person I go to. God works in such a mysterious way. Do I think that my mother and I could sit back and bust out laughing that this moment in time happened as she holds my daughter? Man, sure, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think and it's going to sound like I'm defending them, from the outside, yes, it comes off like he puts a spell on her. And even I addressed it. It does come off like my mother is not competent, or I don't know, I guess maybe capable is the word, at speaking on her own. And that's something that does bother me about our relationship dynamic. But I don't think it's as deep as a spell. Sydney just talks too much. You know what I do? Somebody told me to go to sleep. I do need to go to sleep because it is 5:11 in the morning.
See, I told you it was early in the morning. Don't ask me why I was late. Let me go fast. Let me fast forward.
Oh, something to do. With TikToking, I suppose. So that is not my mother related. Like I said, I don't think I'll do anything different than what I was doing before, which is posting stuff about myself, my kid, and my girlfriend, and kind of just keeping it pushing.
So he's saying he's not gonna post anymore about Monique, y'all.
So, but as somebody told me, I should go to sleep. Y'all need to go to sleep because it's 11. I said it's 1,100 people. That's yeah, I need to go to sleep because it's 5:12 in the morning my time. So, what is next for me? Sleep. I'm waking up, taking care of my little one. Whew. And some more sleep.
All right, that's good enough. Sleep, sleep, and more sleep. Okay. He's not talking about anything else these last 5 minutes, but preparing to go. Now, somebody sent me a message talk about. Let's see if I read this, then they're gonna know who I'm talking about. So this person, somebody they know, did Monique's hair. I know Monique in real life. She never wanted anything to do with Shalon. She has known Daddy, Uncle Sidney since grammar school. She thought he was a goofy, but then she divorced Mark, who was good to her. Monique is in the position she's in because of Uncle Daddy Sidney. That's what somebody said, and I ain't telling because I don't want you to get identified and doxxed. Okay. Um, he said that 3 videos ago that it was his last video. So Princess AG, you not buying what he's selling either. I believe him because that live stream wasn't a video. It was just a live stream. And I don't think he saved it. I don't know. But it's given that he just wanted to be transparent and just talk. Like he was up in the middle of the night. It's clearly bothering him. Um, and he wasn't reading from a script on the live. He was saying some very positive things about his mother on the live. He's clearly a son who was hurt by his mom. Again, he's 33, 32 years old. He's never spoken out about his mother before in the past. So it's like, why, why do y'all think he's doing it for attention now? He didn't need attention any other time. So, I'm team Shalon on this one. Okay. Now what was interesting was, I just be searching and looking at stuff. Hold on, what's his name? I got his name. Oh, here it is right here. I just be searching and looking up stuff on TikTok. No Mad Dad. Hold on. Is that his name? And when I was on his page, looking on his page, he actually was showed something a long time ago before he went public. He was showing that he had actually had a little part on the Monique show back in the day. He said, "You team Shalon." Okay, Prince. I was just checking. Maybe you don't have nobody to talk to. Maybe, for the first time, he's finally saying something. But he showed he was on the Parkers. Look at this. It don't have no sound on it. Hold on, let me go back. Is this one got sound on it? There ain't got no sound on it. But he was on the Parkers. And that's him with the Michael Jackson wig on when they were supposed to be trick-or-treating. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? He was on the Parkers, but he's never on his lives. He never really. This is like the first time he talked about his mom on his TikToks and stuff. But there's that. You said you remember Monique admitting years ago that their relationship was strained and that one of her twin sons is gay. What? He really wants his mama, so he needs to go see his mama. Well, he say the mama won't reach out, and the mama say he won't reach out. And in the meantime, neither one of them talking. And Daddy Sydney sending texts. I wouldn't talk to her either. Daddy Sydney somewhere right in the middle of it. But anyway, this has been a wonderful live. Doesn't seem like anybody wants to call in. I put this the link in 4 times. Okay. It is 11:46 where I am, 12:46 in the ATL. Seems like it's pretty late. If y'all haven't already, please like this video. Still 1,300 people are up with me. We talked about a lot though. We talked about Monique's son. We talked about Usher's wedding. We talked about Usher wanting Chili to marry him. We talked about Fani Willis. We talked about Cynthia Bailey. We talked about Nene Leakes. What else do y'all want to talk about? Let me know. You said Sydney needs to stay out of it. I agree. They all need therapy. I don't care how good you are. You can't be everything to everybody. That's true. That's true. That's true. What you scared to call in for? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Tell me how you feel. Hey, Chef Disaster.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed.
Good. Good.
It, man, listening to Monique's son, like that's really heartfelt, man. I feel for him because, like, I think people, once they wrong, some people don't know how to take accountability for being wrong, and I just think like she'll never accept that she did any wrong by him because Monique is a strong type of person. Like she got that strong type of personality where she's not gonna do that, and that hurts him, and he knows that. That's why he's never tried.
Right.
He knows
Has
that,
Monique
and
ever admitted to being wrong?
I
Have
I
we
don't
ever
think
heard
so.
Monique say I was wrong in that situation?
I don't think so. It's not given that she'll ever be wrong at anything to me. I
Look,
don't know her
Monique
personally.
went on somewhere and said that what was it? Oh, she said she had sent a cease and desist to DL Hughley. Y'all remember that? And then Sydney came back and said it wasn't a cease and desist. They had actually got in contact with an attorney about a cease and desist, but DL was like he took it down on his own. Like wasn't no attorney involved. So they never said they was wrong, but they said that she got her facts wrong. And so I just be like, why she can never take accountability for saying stuff?
Right, Michelle. That's a good point. That's why you the blog artist. You be knowing your stuff.
I appreciate you, Chef
And
Disaster. Yeah.
thank you. And I feel for him because I've been there.
Mhm.
I was, I had a situation with my mom. I was scared of my mother, not physically, but like the words they cut like knives. And when someone who's supposed to nurture you has, you know, disturbing things to say about you, it's lasting. And
Right.
I feel like what I see in him and how he expresses the way he is with his family. I pray that family lasts for a long time for him because that's his sanctuary.
Hmm. And
Yep.
I love the
And
fact he didn't really say anything bad about his mom. Honestly,
no,
he
mm-mm,
bigged her up. He said he was proud of her and all the accomplishments, but he genuinely seems hurt and he wants to like correct the narrative that she put out there as if he's the one that was estranged from her when it's clearly her that's estranged from him, or really they both estranged from each other. But to me, it's like he just wants to set the record straight that it's not one way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
right,
everybody always says like Monique tells all of these stories, but we never hear the other person's side. So how are we just to give her the benefit of the doubt and believe her about Oprah, about Tyler, about Lee, about Will Packer? Like at the end of the day, none of these people have come forward to say what their side of the story is, but Monique is always coming forward with her receipts or doctor receipts or whatever. But the only person who clapped back so far is DL.
right, exactly. Yep.
But yeah, I mean, they got us in the group chat. People like, well, we shouldn't get involved in family matters. We involved now. We here to the end. We want to see what happens.
Right. She the one said it. She the one brought it out. I ain't
Yeah,
never heard of this guy until she spoke of him. I never even heard
right,
of him.
right. She
So,
did, and she said it in front of millions of people on Club Shay Shay. And so now it's like, okay, well, now he wants to tell people like what the deal is because I'm sure it affected him in some way if his friends, family members, cousins, aunties, whatever saying, oh, you not speaking to your mama, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he just wanted to get his truth out there the same way she got her truth out there. She didn't
right,
call him first before she went on Club Shay Shay.
right. And we gotta look at it like this too. Maybe he was always painting a picture of Monique's been a good mom, and she came out and said this. Maybe he's been telling people his relationship with his mom is okay, and then she comes out and says this, be announced to him. Now he's got to
Right.
defend himself.
Right. Right.
And
So
and it's embarrassing to him. I can tell he don't want to be up there like this. I'm my opinion is that like
Oh, I'm in
sometimes
the shower.
we put so much on our kids expectation wise, and when they don't turn out the way we want, then we just get to throw them away
right.
because they didn't become what we want them to become in the society.
That's true. That's true. Well, I appreciate you, Chef Disaster. Thank you for calling in with your input. It's always appreciated.
You already know I try to put a little gentleman's touch on it always.
I appreciate it. I know this girl gossip. It's all good.
Yes, no doubt. Good night, Michelle. I love
All
you and
right.
be good.
Thank you. Good night. Hi, Erica and Jay.
Hi, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Erica.
Hey, this auntie, where Biggie at?
Oh, Biggie downstairs being quiet. We're gonna leave her down there
Girl,
for
you
now.
look good. You look
Oh, thank you.
wonderful.
I
You look
Appreciate
good,
appreciate
girl. Go fuss your thing. I just want to say about Monique, I'm so sick of her and Milk Dud Daddy and babies and universes and brothers and sisters. I'm so
and
sick of
my
her.
baby. It's your sweet
Her
babies.
But her son sounds so intelligent. He came to her actually so open heartedly. And for her
Hmm.
to sit up there, that should have been a phone call. And
Hmm.
she always allows that man to get in the middle. That's what's keeping the division in between them. If you ask me, well, you call me Uncle this and all that. He talks too much. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm worried about this comedy show, child,
Why?
because because daddy gonna be there. And if it don't go how daddy wanted to go, Monique gonna have something to say. And Cat Williams gonna smoke an extra blunt and it's gonna be on.
Well, Monique been
Because
on. I mean, they done did like two, three shows already, haven't they?
but honey, it's a whole they doing the whole circuit. Cause I went and saw them. I saw Cat in Detroit. I
Mhm.
saw her and DL Hughley when she cussed them out on stage. But Monique is funny, but she did get them together, child. I ain't gonna lie. But I just feel like she's brainwashed and that is not her Siamese twin
hmm
and she can speak for herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
don't like. It's feeling real cult like to me. I
It's
don't like
it's
it.
yeah.
not it's unnatural, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
it saddens me because she went on there, we're gonna address uh what Monique's son said, and she went right back to Tyler, Oprah,
hmm
Cicely Tyson. I'm like, look, I ain't got time for this. I was
He
mad
did
about
though.
it.
He did that when I played it the other night. I'm like, okay, I thought it was about the sun.
Right.
She done jumped all over the
Yeah.
place. Now we talk about DL and the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne and Jess
Girl,
Hilarious. I'm
I
like,
got so heated. I was like, and babies and all that, and this and say it. Daddy,
it's like
daddy, that.
I wanna
But
be
I
pro
find it
Monique.
but
I'm
I
sorry. Go
find
ahead, Shay.
it ironic. I find it ironic how her son can't call him daddy, but her ass can. I mean, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy as
Uh-huh.
hell.
Mhm. And
Uh-huh.
especially since he was still in the house with the son when they were married and
Exactly.
stuff when the
Yeah.
son was a teen,
But
like
but
still
Michelle,
in school and stuff. So
let me tell
I'm
you,
sorry.
let me tell you what I get a picture of because you can tell that Sydney is a bully. You could tell it, and
Uh-huh.
he's a bully, and you can tell
Mhm.
in that home that son was being totally mistreated than how his two natural sons was. You know what I mean? You can
Uh-huh.
tell. And Monique didn't have no, she couldn't say shit in that house. You understand?
Mhm.
You could
Yeah.
just see by their dynamic that that man is dominating, he's controlling, and he's a fucking bully. Oh, I'm sorry, he's a bully. You
If you
understand?
read
And that,
between the lines, though, Shalon even said it was Sydney who made her lose the weight.
yeah, oh
Really?
yeah, yeah. Told her because he wanted her to live long and some shit like that. You, I
Mm.
mean, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, now this is what I never understood because pre Sydney, you didn't hear none of this shit from Monique. She was nothing like this. When she
Mhm.
went and accepted that deal to do that movie, he, as her manager, created that deal. You understand? To take 50,000 to play that role. Now, no, most of these actresses and actors, they build and pad all of the expenses they're gonna incur into their contract. That's why some of these damn people get millions and all this shit because it's known to go do promo for those movies and you don't get paid for that shit, but it's built into your contract. He signed that
Mhm.
contract for her ass. You understand?
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
because it was so 50,000, but you agreed to that shit
Right. And
Well,
they
based
want
I'm
to
on your
talking
replace it.
about.
manager.
And here's my thing, and I know I've been holding on. I should have said this earlier.
Come on, say it, child.
I am pissed off about the whole Oprah situation. I know everybody think I'm team Oprah, but why
Mhm,
is it that Oprah, knowing what type of show Oprah had, right? Oprah
mhm,
used to have all kind of people, families on there, people been abused, molested, da 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 da. She had Monique's family on there. Why was it her obligation to tell Monique, "I'm gonna have your whole family on there"? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yep.
her show, that's her business, that's her brand. So I mean, they weren't friends, they weren't buddy buddy. I'm sure they were
mhm.
business, associates or what I'm saying, acquaintances or whatever. Why was it Oprah's job to tell her that her family was gonna be on
She felt that hey everybody,
there?
she felt
Hey,
she felt that because her and Oprah had a come to Jesus moment where they talked about each other's family, mothers, and how they was treated when they was growing up, that
Mhm,
she was owed that from
mhm,
Oprah. And so, and
but
which
why? But see,
estranged,
you know what
but
I'm saying? I just feel like the more I hear about the situation, the more I
mhm,
hear about like even Monique's family situation. Like,
mhm,
why is it that why what? And I know she was mad at her mama and her brothers and everybody, right?
mhm,
She wasn't speaking to them.
mhm.
But why is it that it was Oprah's job to tell her who she was gonna have on the show? It wasn't. Oprah was a journalist. She, and this just me speaking from a business perspective. Like she had
mhm.
everybody on that show, and because it was a hot topic and people wanted to know what was going on in Monique's family, why not? I mean, that's Oprah's
Because
job.
Yeah.
daddy is supposed to be her business manager and he ain't about business. That's
Thank you.
pillow
That
talking.
part.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
part
That's
right
pillow
there.
talk. I can't believe they
Hmm.
did this and then she rear up and then there he go and he used a little vernacular,
And
and
Michelle,
then we go sci-fi and all that. Look, go somewhere and sit your milk dud head
and
ass down.
okay,
You ain't got
and
But
nothing to
Michelle,
do with this. That
but here's the
man.
thing
Michelle.
though. She Oprah gave her a courtesy and said, "I'm gonna have your brother," even though she didn't tell her, "I'm gonna have your mother on there too." But she did. She gave her a courtesy and said, "I'm gonna have your brother." So,
Because the brother
hey,
was the one who violated her. So of course,
That part.
as a courtesy, she told her about who was gonna be on. But if she look
hmm
up at her mama on there, her sister, whoever else was on there, that's between you and your mama and them. They the one who should have told you they was gonna be on there, not Oprah. It's not Oprah's
exactly.
responsibility. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
very
don't know.
Oh,
It felt like
disappointed
it
in
was
And
an
Monique.
ambush, but
and also,
child.
what I
uh,
want to find out with this thing with DL and Monique. Monique did that. She volunteered to go on that radio show, on DL's radio show, and play that game or whatever it was. She did that. You can't get no cease and desist for some shit you did.
And
So
and
that's
the
bull.
and DL wasn't even there that day.
Exactly. So that cease
nope.
and desist, she was lying about that. She did that. You get a cease and desist when somebody defaming you or say someone true. She voluntarily had that interview and played that game or whatever it is. So how in the hell she gonna get a cease and desist for some shit
And
she
he
did?
even said he voluntarily decided not to air it. He didn't
Exactly.
have to do
What
that.
she did exactly. I'm telling you, they are a trip. Okay,
Yeah.
But
and
no, that was
But
good.
I'm
They
gonna tell you what
played it
this
right.
is.
Would you
yeah,
want
but
him to
Meanwhile,
rub rubber with old boy or go
And
wrong with
then,
old girl.
look, and then you got her and Charlemagne, Leonard, or whoever. She beefing with him. Then she beefing with Will Packer when Will Packer gave her an opportunity
Everyone.
after she was allegedly counseled by Oprah, Tyler, and Lee. Remember, he had her on
Mm-hmm.
Almost Christmas with Gabrielle Union and all them. So it's like, girl, like if it's how is it everybody's fault and nobody's telling their side of the
Exactly.
story, and we
And
just
Right.
gotta
and
believe in one side. I used to
and
be Team Monique, but it got to be a little too much. I was
me
No.
just like, no,
Yeah.
something in the
I'm
milk ain't
I'm
right.
same
glad
here.
I'm just glad that her son came out and spoke his truth and not let her paint the narrative. My thing
Mhm.
is Monique and her daddy is dysfunctional because how you
Mhm.
gonna tell a child now, especially when they was talking, what cringed and irked me was when he said he never claimed him as his stepson. When once you marry into a family, that's your son too. But he
That's
never
right.
claimed him. Never. And I'm like, how can he not claim this man? And you gonna always keep saying, oh, I'm always been uncle.
But
No.
wait a minute, don't you already have a mama? But you call Monique mama allegedly. Don't Monique already
But
have
Exactly.
a
she
daddy? But she
daddy.
calls you daddy.
Daddy
And he was
Mm-hmm.
still.
saying the
And
reason why
then
he don't call him daddy because he already have a daddy.
and
Like
then it's
none of this.
No, but
always,
So do
and we
Monique.
gave
that
you
wasn't
ten
even right.
thousand dollars,
One
and
at a
you have a
time, y'all.
mental issue. You can't do things like that. That's his mama. If she give him $100,000, that's her baby. You stay out of it. Why is we putting numbers to this? That's called generational wealth. Thank God you
Mm-hmm.
got it to give to your baby. Thank God you
But
got it to go buy for your granddaughter.
okay.
You ain't seen your grandbaby in 3 years. That's
Now
weird.
ladies. Now
Mm-mm.
ladies, if you
Sydney need
guys
to
can
stay out of it.
recall, if you guys
Hold on,
can
who is
sit
that
and
talking? I can't
recall,
hear. Who is that?
is me, Shay. If you could sit and recall the one and two things you specifically did for your child, you ain't did shit for your child. You
Yeah.
understand?
Exactly.
I mean, that's point blank, period. And then she gonna bring messages from 2001 and 2002. Bitch, we in 2024. Are you
I
Mhm.
serious?
promise you, my mom better
It,
not ever post my text messages.
Come
Why
on,
is your
mama.
mama posting your? I don't care how famous your mama is. Like, why would she do that? That is a
Exactly.
that
and then
shows poorly
it
on her.
wait, and then it still made her look bad because these are text messages that's not even 2003 and 2000. I mean
Exactly.
2024 and 2023. So she
Cause she
made
Right.
don't talk
herself
to
look
her
bad.
child. Cause she don't talk to her child. The same way
Exactly.
she, the same way she recorded Tyler, and that they
Yeah.
are grimy. Okay, the way she recorded that man conversation and just played it out there, they do some down low dirty crap. Boy, I can't stand them. I
They
really
just
can't.
always have to be
Yep,
right, and they go over.
and they
It's
are
like a
so
broken
wrong.
record.
They are
It
Leave
really
that
so
is.
wrong.
alone. Say I'm with DL on this. Ain't
Yep.
nobody. How you gonna say I love you? Your kids don't. You ain't messing with your own children. How you gonna tell me how to love mine? Monique got some recompense to do. That man is her God. I can't stand that little man. I've been
Mm.
like, oh Jesus. He talk too much. And with your mental disorders and what the hell wrong with you? You look very strange. And Monique, she can't say it, speak, and all that. And you go somewhere with all that gray skunk ass hair. I'm about sick of her cheeky ass. I'm sick of Monique.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm
no
being
gray hair
honest.
now. Leave the gray hairs alone
No,
now.
I don't like it on her. He
She
want
just
her to
said,
look
"Oh
like a
my goodness."
grandmama, and she need to unhinge, loose
Monique ain't
that
even
boy.
that old. Monique is like 55.
So
Monique
what?
looks
I'm
55.
55. My hair
So
ain't
am
gray.
I.
It's red. It's fly
So
too.
am I. So am I.
That's what I'm saying. Monique ain't even that old though. But
Shit.
she was.
And
I'm
we gave you $10,000, and I was negotiating the deal on the car. And then your mom, she got the key to everything. And then, not to mention your mental disability, I would have
Oh,
slapped the shit out of him.
they threw that out there just because to let people
That's
think
so
you crazy.
nasty. She ain't got no heart. In a sense, she is just like the side of the family that she's running from. She cold hearted and she callous. Because one thing you not gonna do is put my babies on Front Street. Now that's what you ain't gonna do, little milk dud head. I can't stand
Y'all
that
leave
man.
Uncle Daddy sitting there alone. Leave Uncle Daddy. That's her
Daddy,
Uncle Daddy.
daddy. What y'all don't know, I call her mama. I ain't never heard him call her mama. Have you?
Yeah, I've
No,
heard him
but
call her
well,
that.
I think I have heard when they was doing them lives
You
on
sure it
Facebook.
wasn't
Mhm.
When they
grandma?
was it was mama.
But
When
Well,
they
did
was
you
doing
get
them
to see
live.
What Shalon said? The only person who calls they men daddies are pimps and hoes.
Yep, yep. I
he
fell
sure
out.
did.
I
That
said the
that but you
same.
know what? He might be mental, but that boy is highly intelligent. Listen at
Very
how he speak.
intelligent.
That boy
Very
ain't slow
intelligent.
at all. And he
Very,
reaching out, he love it. That boy is smart.
very compassionate.
Smart.
Yeah, one thing for sure that he loves his mama, and
Oh
and
yeah.
the only way they gonna get away from the only way that him and his mama gonna reconcile, Uncle Daddy Sydney gonna can't be in the picture.
Yeah.
He can't be there. Period.
He
Because
shouldn't
he
never do
said,
that.
I heard you talking on the phone with your mom. She can't even have a phone conversation with her own children without being on speakerphone so that when after he get off, they hang up, he can correct everything. Well, he didn't mean that like that. And she dumb enough to fall for it. Look, that's my
Hmm.
child. Don't talk to me about that. That pissed me off. Any conversation she have, she gotta have like he's the third party. You ain't no lawyer, brother, daddy.
He interjects every part of
He's her
himself
agent.
into
That's
her
what everybody
life.
keep telling me. He's her agent. He speaks for her. So I guess that means he speaks for her in every capacity. Family matters, business matters, every matter. Monique can't speak for herself.
Well, watch, he gonna
Mm.
say something about the comedy club, and Cat Williams gonna light his ass up. Gonna light him up. I'm telling
Wait,
he is
Anita
the
D.
disagreement. Monique did everything well till she got with him.
Yep.
Monique was constantly working. She got through things, and then she got with him and just became just a billboard. Like she just stopped in here. I don't know, and I know he can't be putting it down like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. Uh, I can't stand that man. He needs to get him some business.
Yeah.
What
He
he
really
needs.
do, and leave him alone.
Thank
No,
you, Anita D.
according to him and
Patrice.
according to him and Monique, that
Hey,
they
Michelle.
swingers.
Hey, I'm trying to get everybody opportunities to speak. I'm sorry, Prince, for interrupting you, Princess AG.
You
Huh?
look good, Michelle.
Thank you.
I'm
Hey,
girl, and
Shatrice.
I know it ain't no
Hi.
Zippic, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought about you and Funky Girl.
Oh,
Don't you know I won't listen to Funky? I will not go to his page.
listen to
You
What's
look
Wrong with
good.
You. Don't listen
Girl,
to
that
him.
was a little jokey joke, child. You look good. Because I'm a thick
Thank
'em
you.
too.
I
Yep.
appreciate it.
You
Hey,
look good.
Shatrice.
Hey.
How you doing,
Hello.
friend?
I'm okay. It was the Usher Chili People's Magazine for me 3 days after his wedding.
Oh, when he was 8 years old and had chili on his wall. That was Shay. He tried to call chili an old ass woman.
It just was like everywhere for me, and then Shalon and his live. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What you think
I'm,
about Usher
I'm
talking about chili though? You think he still want chili
of course, cause I'm like, where nobody was thinking chili.
at all?
She have a new special coming out? Is he plugging her promo
I
or?
think Usher got this album to promote. He has this tour to promote, and he talk about everything. There's also an article about him talking about Tamika.
Well,
Mm.
Superstar is my favorite Usher song.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
So
on, let me see this
he got
Tamika
one with
story.
that, but I was just like, I wasn't feeling People magazine for that one.
Hold on. He said, what did he say? Usher felt attacked by negative, judgmental public opinion when he married his ex-wife, Tamika Foster. This is in People. He told back in the late 2000s, Usher fell for stylist Tamika Foster a few years after his broken relationship with Chili ended upon marrying. Remember, they was cheating. Tamika was cheating on her husband with Usher allegedly, because she was married to Ryan Glover, who is the executive of that Bounce, and he did Greenwood. He's like a business person. He got all the money allegedly, but he got remarried to. But anyway, she married. They got married in 2007, and he said he started to face backlash from fans who didn't approve of his relationship. I think they became very close and then felt attacked. Hold on, I'm
Was
gonna mute
she his
y'all.
stylist or something?
She was.
He
She was.
felt
Yeah.
hoish.
Uh
That's
huh.
all he felt was hoish.
Hold on. Let
I
me mute y'all because it's some back. It's some feedback while I read this. Hold on. Where it go? Where it go? Where it go? He said, "I think I became very close and then felt attacked in many ways. It was a bit unconventional in a time when I felt like my female fans were judgmental of the women that I chose. He still isn't sure what all the public scrutiny over Foster, who's 7 years his senior, stemmed from, although he has his speculations. She was a dark skinned woman, and maybe they didn't want to love her in a way because of maybe for some reason that had to do with themselves. He hypothesized. I don't know. Or maybe she was not the best reference because of how she handled herself. That's not for me to be concerned about. I did my part and what I thought was right. Around that time, the couple sat for an in depth interview with Essence where Usher reflected on how the backlash impacted their relationship. Ours is not a typical love story, but it's a true one, he told the publication at the time. Tamika and I have been fortunate enough to go through the thick of it in the beginning. We've had the opportunity to huddle up as a team to make sure we're clear and speak as one voice. Anyway, why is he talking about all these old ass relationships now that he married to Jen Gonna Chia?
Because he
have
know he
you
about to get
seen
some
his new
backlash
wife?
from that too.
Have
Yeah,
you seen his new wife,
she's
girl?
uh she's Italian American.
I don't. Have you seen her? According to
Yes,
Chili and Tamika, girl, bye.
we
His
saw
fur
we
looked better than
and
her
she's the
on the
youngest.
wedding
She's
night.
the youngest that he's dated ever. I mean, publicly, because she's
I
young.
guess he
She's 5 years
figured.
younger than him, I believe, or
I
something
guess he
like
figured
that.
For
he done get
real,
older. Now he about to go. Now he need to go younger and see what everybody say.
she
Yeah.
don't look young to me.
Ah, he's 45 and she's 40, something like that.
She ain't no cute girl, but maybe that's what he needs.
I
That's
can't
not a
believe
true
Chili
picture of
left with
her.
him in 2019.
That's
That's
airbrushed.
shocking.
Is she trying to?
Not
Is she
ever.
trying to look black or something?
No, what I'm saying
She got
is,
a
you know
lace
how they
front.
put these filters on. Saw a
Why
picture
she
of
why
her. It
why
was
she
Sometimes you
cute.
got a
want to do a
lace
little
front and she
filter
don't
every
need a
now
lace
and
front?
then.
I don't get that.
Well, at least she got the bag. Shit. That's all I
Well, she
know to
already
say.
had his 2 kids. She got his first daughter and another son. She already got 2 kids.
Hmm. I wish him the best.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
congratulations
they
to Usher.
last.
We just don't want to hear about your exes no more, Usher. Move on. Basically, he telling us who all got the herpes.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying, Trevor.
Ooh,
Anyway,
child.
anything else that I want to cover before I let y'all go for tonight?
Go
Mm,
out and have some fun, honey. It look like you finna turn a couple corners.
Who?
Yeah.
thank you
You
for
look
going live.
good. You look good. You
Thank you.
look
I
good.
appreciate it. I'm trying.
I gotta pull up more. I just been busy. I bought a house. I've just been so busy. But
Oh,
I be thinking about
congratulations.
you. Yeah,
And
girl, this
keeping your
ain't
mom
nothing.
in prayer.
I appreciate that too. And I'm sure she might
Hey,
be watching. She probably sleep though now.
Yeah.
It's sounding
You
pretty
look
quiet down
good.
there. Love
Okay.
you
Love
guys.
you. Good night,
Yes,
girl.
love you,
I
Michelle.
love you all as well. Thank
Beauties.
you for the interest, Stacey.
Good
I
night.
appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye. Good night.
good night, Michelle.
Appreciate you,
I
Princess AG. Love you.
love you too. I gotta catch the recap. I gotta go back into the beginning and watch it. We just parked. We're here in Florida, in Kissimmee, Florida,
Oh,
waiting to
cool,
deliver
cool.
this load at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Well, y'all be careful out there on the road.
Most definitely.
Child, I've been on the
Yeah.
road, child. I've been driving all back and forth to Tennessee to Atlanta. Child, you can't tell me nothing now. I get here in about 3.5 hours.
You're going 100 miles an hour.
I do 125.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I don't drive my car that much. So when it's time to put on the road, it's like, oh my God, this is so fun. I had me a good old time.
Hey, long as you keep your
Don't
eye
tell
out for the
nobody, y'all.
popo. Look, long as you keep your eye out for the popo, you be good.
Yes, I got my ways on. I be looking at the police. Every time the ways say it, the police be right there. I be slowing down around that time. I be having me. They know to get out my way in the fast lane, child, because I be gone.
Right.
And I don't stop. As long as I drive a gas car, as long as I fill it up from Atlanta to there, I'm good. I don't have to stop at all. So
Okay. Okay.
I have me a good time on the road.
I heard
But I
that. Well, you be
appreciate you.
safe on that road while you going back and forth doing 125.
I will. I will. I only come like every other week or so, so I'll be good.
Well, I'm glad mom
And
is
this the
doing
most,
better.
this the most I done traveled, to and
Yeah.
from. I normally come every couple of months or so. I've been coming every other week. This a lot.
Right.
So
Thank
I
you,
set
Chef
up my little studio.
Disaster.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks, Chef Disaster. I appreciate you, friend. Well, all
Uh,
right, Princess AG. I'll see you over on the other side, honey.
all right. Well, give my love to mom, and I see you on the other side.
All right, appreciate y'all.
All right. Ciao.
Bye. You said, am I going to do a Peter drive-by? No. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. I know I've been kind of like not consistent lately. I'm trying to get better. For those of you who don't know, I'm taking care of my mom, not necessarily taking care of, just making sure she good. So I come down here when she has to go to her appointments, and then I go back home. So I've been coming up to Tennessee every 2 weeks, yeah. And now they set up a little studio up here. So that's why I was trying to make sure I sounded right. Got a little microphone because I don't have my big microphone in my studio and stuff is at my house. So now I've got the setup, got my little green screen. I'm not blurry no more like I was the other night. And I had like what my teeth was disappearing. I'm like, is my teeth green? Why is my teeth disappearing? So, and I got my lights and everything. So we should be good. We should be good. So I was just making sure the sound and everything was good and y'all could hear and, no more glitching. So anyway, I will see y'all in the next live stream, probably tomorrow. We shall see. And I appreciate y'all. And if y'all are new here, please subscribe. Shout out to my new subscribers. I see you, Varian. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate y'all. And Mama Brown appreciates y'all's love and prayers. Put pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to Rumble, people over there watching. I got a few subscribers over there on Rumble tonight. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the new members in the chat, Real Life with Jenny and Deirdre Spencer. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the super chats and everybody who contributed to the stream. Miss Scorpion, thank you. Tyler, I appreciate you. I know you mad at me though, friend. James Jones Repair, thank you so much. Anita D, I appreciate you. And Chef Disaster. Okay. Again, if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell twice so that you will be notified of the next stream. And I will see you guys in the next video. Also, if you want to see the after dark and some extra stuff, okay, go over to my Patreon. It's patreon.com. I am Atty, and for the low price of $5, you can get, me. Not me, but after dark me. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Good night, squad.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from Nene.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go. There you go.
Shaggy is in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my bitch. That's my bitch. Fuck them hoes. Hey, wait. No, what you want to say? Here we go. Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.